It's going to be another scorcher today here in the valley. Temperatures reaching once again well into the 100s. So if you have to be outside today...
For the next few minutes, we'd like you to imagine what it would be like to be homeless in Phoenix in the summer.
Well, just turn your air conditioner off in your house for a while, or your apartment, or whatever. Or your car, or ride around in your car for about an hour with your windows rolled up and the air conditioning off. Then you get a good idea what it's like to be out here homeless and in the heat.
In many cases, homeless youth leave home to escape problems in the home such as physical and sexual abuse, drug abuse, and severe family conflict. An estimated 46% of homeless youth have been physically abused and 17% have experienced unwanted sexual activity by a family member or household member. An estimated 66% have reported having an alcoholic parent. Some youth may become homeless when their families suffer financial crises resulting from lack of affordable housing, limited employment opportunities, insufficient wages, no medical insurance, or inadequate welfare benefits. These youth become homeless with their families but are later separated from them by shelter, transitional housing, or child welfare policies.
You guys do food most times.
Leftovers!
Yeah, leftovers.
Dumpster diving. I'm a dumpster diving person. I love, more than anything in the world, to jump into a dumpster and find scraps of food. It's so great.
We actually found a bag of fried rice last night and I cooked it over a campfire.
Right there how to dumpster dive.
You know, and it was delicious.
Well, we started out as a runaway center, and we've grown over the years. We've been around for about 35 years. Currently, we have a couple of different tracks. We work with homeless youth. We have a shelter, and we're hooked up with the National Safe Place. We go out and pick up homeless youth and bring them to our shelter.
How many kids are housed here at Tumbleweed?
In our busy days, we see anywhere from 15 to 30 youth a day.
And the other place sees about 40, so those are street kids who come in off the streets. The shelters, I would say 75 kids are placed in our shelters where they sleep over all the time, because the kids at the drop-in centers don't sleep over.
Kids are getting beaten up, kids that didn't have good enough families, kids that had rich-ass parents. Rich-ass parents give them anything, do anything for them, and they don't want to be a part of it. Some people, it's about spirituality, too.
It is estimated that each day in Arizona, 1,900 youth under 18 are on their own and homeless. In January of 2002, only 356 youth under 18 were documented to be living in a motel, shelter, or transitional housing. In 2001, Arizona law enforcement agencies received 5,684 runaway reports. The number of runaway reports annually has been roughly consistent over the past 3 years.
By the stream, basically.
Yeah.
Well, what are some of the main programs that you guys offer to help teens get back on their feet?
Well, we've got our independent living programs, which are really successful. And I think probably the best one we have is our workforce investment programs at the Learning Center. Those are the best programs. They pay kids to work. So like we can go to like a Jiffy Lube and say, if you will hire this kid for 240 hours, we'll pay the kid to work for you, and you teach them what they need to know. And then a lot of times kids are able to be absorbed into those kind of companies that do that. Workforce Investment Act, they pay for the kids to go to school. So we send a lot of our kids to college and trade schools through that program. Kids rent apartments from us, sort of, and they live there in a community and they learn independent living skills. They go to school and they work on things like budgets and bill paying and cooking and things that you need to know when you live independently.
This is where kids can come in off the street and get food. We serve 3 meals each day. In Tempe, we get donations from Starbucks for breakfast every morning. We serve lunch, a hot lunch, and then they can either have leftovers and make sandwiches or just help themselves.
Some of us don't have a choice.
Some parents aren't being able to take care of their kids.
I got kicked out of my parents' house, friends' parents' houses, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Some of it's choice.
Yeah, my mom left me at 15, so it's like, I haven't seen her since. Heard from her, nothing. I don't know, she's live or dead.
What do you think is the main reason that teens become homeless?
You know, it really depends case by case. One kid, he could home, the streets are just better than home, so that can mean anything. That can mean there's abuse at home, that there's neglect, that there's just no parents at all. I mean, it really varies.
Because someone is homeless doesn't mean they're a lower person than you. Just because you have money doesn't mean that you don't stink. Everybody gets stinky, everybody needs a helping hand, everyone ends up down once in a while. There is one point in time in anybody's life when they're going to need to stick out their hand for help. Help people. Have an open mind. Don't judge the homeless. Don't discriminate the street kids. Give them a helping hand. Give them a chance to prove themselves. They're all good people. They need help and love too.